Hello YouTube! I am Pinstar and this is Pinstar Plays Clank, a deck building adventure. So what is Clank? Well, Clank is it's another electronic rendition of a physical real-life board game. The electronic version just came out, but the real-life board game has been around for quite some time. I've never actually played it before, but I ran through some of the tutorials and I am liking what I'm seeing. So let's dive in for a round of Clank. I will explain things as we go along here. We're gonna do a solo game. Yeah, me versus 3 hard AIs on the default castle map. Let's give it a shot. I'll explain the rules as we go along here. All right, we're up against Queen Allison, Laura Crass, and the Speaker. And we go first. Now, that's a good and a bad thing. So, all right, well, let me take a step back here. So, every round we draw 5 cards, and our starting deck is made up of 10 cards. Everyone's starting deck is the same. These cards all kind of suck. In fact, these 2 cards especially suck. These stumbles. These give us Clank. You have to play all of your cards each turn. So what Clank does is that Clank adds cubes up here. This is basically noise that we make. We are all thieves, by the way. Thieves that are in here trying to capture treasures from the dragon. Obviously, the dragon is not terribly happy about that proposition. So from time to time, the dragon will attack and draw cubes out of its bag to determine who gets blasted by its fire. The more noise you make, the more of your cubes end up in its bag, and the more likely you are to get blasted. Now, right now the bag only has 24 black cubes. Black cubes target nobody; they're misses. But yeah, so we need to figure out what we're doing here. Now, what do we have here? So we have to play everything. You can play them one at a time or just hit this button to play them all at once. Some cards care about order of operations. These ones do not. So unfortunately, since there are 3 resources that you can gain. Blue is called skill, and that's what you use to purchase cards from the shop here. Yellow are boots. This allows you to move. We didn't draw any boots this turn, so we can't move anywhere, but our other 5 cards in our deck have our 2 movement cards, so we'll be able to move next turn. And then red is swords. The swords allow us to fight monsters both on the track here as well as in the hallways. I'll show you as we go here. So we only got 3 skill here, so we can only buy cards in here that have 3 or lower. Master Burglar gives us 2 skill and allows us to trash, basically just remove from our deck, a burgle card here. These burgle cards, we start with 6 of them. They're not terribly efficient. We could also buy Dead Run, which gives us 2 movement, but gives us 2 Clank, and we don't have to stop in Crystal Caves. Crystal Caves basically force you to stop your movement even if you have movement points left. This allows us to get bypass. But that giving a card that gives us more Clank this early, not terribly healthy for us. Cleric of the Sun, it gives us a heart right off the bat, worth 2 skill and 1 attack. I think I'm actually going to go for the Master Burglar so we can start thinning our deck. Also, these cards over here, mercenaries, and these cards are always replenished with the same thing. These ones are random. So yeah, I'm going to get Master Burglar. He's added to our discard pile, so he's not going to show up in our next draw of 5, but after that, they have a chance to show up. All right, let's end our turn. Basically, the first 2 turns, everyone's going to end up in this room because everybody has the same 10 cards in their deck. But then from there, paths can diverge and strategies can change around. Also important to note, none of the cards in our starting deck have swords. So until we start buying cards with swords in them, we're not going to be getting any of those. All right, we got some scrambles, side steps, so we can move. Let's play everything. We'll move down here and move over here. Now we've got 4 skill points, which is obnoxious because everything costs 3 or more or less. Like, I mean, we could buy 2 mercenaries. There's no rule that says you have to buy only 1 card. But I don't really want... This guy, the treasure hunter, is a better mercenary. And with, you know, gives 2 skill instead of only the 1. And lets us replace a card. I might go for that. Or I might get 2 mercenaries. I mean, that'll flesh out our deck here a bit better with more swords. Yeah, you know what? Let's get 2 mercenaries. Now, the mercenaries can be depleted, but yeah. At least that way we use our resources. Also, leftover resources are not retained from turn to turn. So if we had bought the 3 and left 1 skill left over, that point is lost. We don't get to hold on to it and use it next turn. And we can see what we draw for our next one. So we only have 1 movement, unfortunately, but we did get one of our mercenaries. Yeah, other people are starting to buy mercenaries pretty aggressively. You do want to arm yourself. It's pretty important. Oop, and yeah, so whenever a shop a card is purchased, a card replaces it. Some cards have that dragon symbol on there, which is what causes the dragon to attack. All right, so let us play all of our cards. Unfortunately, one of our stumbles is here. We don't like that. We have 1 movement. Now, crystal caves will freeze your movement. If I had more than 1 movement point, then we wouldn't be able to use it if we moved in here. But since we only have the 1, the fact that it's a crystal cave is no bother to us. So we could go here for the Cleric of the Sun, but I think I'm going to get more movement and just get a generic Explore card for 3. We also have 2 weapon skill. We can fight things. There's always a goblin that's available to fight, and they will give us a gold. Gold will be important both for victory points, but also down in these shop tiles down here. Our goal is to get to 7, but hey, let's start off and get a gold. See, yeah, they got 2 movement. So these double boots require 2 movement points to move through this flank. We didn't have 2 movements, so we couldn't go there. But I really like going the route that green is going because you get these little minor secrets which give you little extra bonuses. But unfortunately, we only have 1 more movement, so we have to go along this route here. Play all our cards, and yeah, our Master Burglar does trash our one of our burgles, which is good because again, it's not a very efficient card. Now, one other thing, I'm glad we have our other mercenary because our trip down this hallway has a hallway monster. We could still pass it, but it will inflict 1 damage into us unless we spend one of our swords, which we have. So we take care of the hallway monster and don't take any damage. Unfortunately, that leaves us with not enough to fight the goblin, but I'd rather not take the damage if we can help it. We have 5 skill, so we could do search. Each time you gain gold this turn, increase the amount you gain by 1, plus it's worth a boot and 2 skill. Or we could buy the sapphire, which is gives us 2 clank, but it's worth 4 victory points. That green number in the upper right corner is victory points and just basically cycles itself. I'm going to go for the search because we want gold. Fortunately, there's nothing that costs 1, so we're going to end our turn. All right, we did get 2 swords, which means we can go straight down and tackle the 2 hallway monsters without any issues. So I think that's where we'll go. I am glad we bought the double mercenary. All right, let's play everything. And also we have 6. Let's head down here and tackle both of them. And we get a minor secret, which is, well, this lets us trash a card. Unfortunately, we don't have either of our stumbles here. Otherwise, we would pick that. But we can trash one of our burgles. Now, 6, what does this give us? A treasure map. That's really good. That just gives us pure gold. They also have the Wand of the Wind, teleport to an adjacent room, or take a secret. I think we're gonna go treasure map just because it's worth so much money, and we have that search card, which gives us even more gold. Gold. In one of the shop tiles here, we can buy a pack which gives us the ability to carry 2 artifacts. Normally, we can only carry one of these major artifacts. This would allow us to carry 2. We can buy a crown, which is just worth pure victory points. There's also some cards that interact with the crown. They give you extra bonuses if you have a crown. And then the key allows you to go through locked doors, which opens up some passageways that aren't otherwise available to you. I think, yeah, we're going to go for the treasure map. And yeah, there's some good stuff to be had. We'll see how things shake out to determine what we want to do. Namely, when do we draw our treasure map? All right, I think I see our next move here. Oop, dragon. Let's see. Red takes a hit. Yellow and green. Yeah, they hit everyone except for me. Now, granted, once their cubes come up, it does remove that 1 cube on there. Ooh, they picked up a dragon egg. That makes it use more attack with more cubes next time it gets triggered. All right, it's our turn. Yeah, so none of this order of operations doesn't matter here. Time you gain gold this turn. I don't think we're going to be gaining gold this turn, unfortunately. But what we can do is come down here, and then we have the 2 sword powers. What's in our deck coming up? All right, our deck coming up probably is not going to have. It's probably not going to have swords for us. So we're going to have to find another thing. Actually, we only have 1 movement. Yeah, the next turn is going to be kind of a crappy one. We might want to just stay put for the turn, but I do want to make our way down here. Because we have the swords to fight the monsters now. It does not permanently remove them. You have to fight them each time you pass through. What's our best bet? Still haven't taken damage, so the cleric does not make sense to grab. We could grab this shield for 20. I actually might want to do that. I just wish I had the money to pick up the gold so we could hit the shop. Could always go, well, again, it depends what that 5th card is that we end up drawing. I mean, we could get this to get 1 gold. Anything that says the device is an immediate effect, I don't want Dead Run. I really don't. Again, the cleric 2 and a 1 is not bad. Yeah, we don't have search. Oh, we do have search. Oh, okay. You know what? We'll do that. We'll get the 2 gold from search, or from that. That will help us out. I will pick up the shield. Yeah, let's... I kind of actually just want to explore. We're going to get an explore. So what did we get here? We got the explore. So we could go down here to here. That still seems ill-advised. All right, any immediate effect items here? 2 gold or trash a card in your player discard. That's actually really good because we can trash a stumble. This is an immediate use. Yeah, we're playing this. Trash a card, stumble, trashed. Now, unfortunately, we don't have room in our pack to loop around, so going down here, this would do harm to us to grab the major secret. This would do a lot more harm to us as well. This would do 2 points of damage to us to go here. And I'm waiting for that stinking treasure map to show up so that I can actually afford something in the shop. Let's go down here. I don't think we can go to 11 hit points. Can we? No, we can't. And watch, we get blasted 7 ways to Sunday this time. Nope, nope. Never punished. It's not like we're the quietest one. We're actually being the loudest. We're just getting lucky. All right, we've got the means to defend ourselves. So yeah, I think we can take a trip over here. There's this frickin' treasure map. Ooh, and a teleport too. Depending on our, yeah, we only get 1 movement though. Oh, yeah, the teleport's gone, so never mind. All right, we got all of that. We now have enough to hit up the. So we're gonna move up here. I don't think you can swap out, because I'd love to swap this out. Yeah, it doesn't let you swap it out. Ah, well. So we got 4 skill points. Don't want dead run. Elven Dagger is really good. Little extra weapon attack and draw a card to replace itself. I'll take that. All right, we can fight, we can move. We can go up this way, actually, because that will eventually give us a major secret. And potentially waste another heal. All right. Yeah, someone finally bought the sapphire. Jeez. Okay. The Duke. Worth 1 for every 5 gold you have. Well, that's an interesting pickup. All right, let's... So here's a thought. Let's move first without playing the mercenary. We will take the monster damage to the face. Just the one. Because we're gonna heal that right back up in that room anyway. Then we play our mercenary, and since we have, we can actually pick up Wand of the Wind. That's actually really good. We fight the Goblin, which is going to be worth 2 gold because of our search. And yeah, absolutely, we're taking Wand of the Wind. Ah! Well, alright, I'm not mad about the search treasure map combo, but I am mad about the Crystal Cavern here. Because that's going to quash, that's going to make us waste 2 of our movement points here. I mean, if we get enough gold, we can buy 2 things at the shop once we make our way back up there. Does that let us use for 2? Yeah, unfortunately that won't let us. This can let us. All right, yeah, they're picking stuff up. We also need to be mindful when are our rivals starting to flee, because once somebody escapes, the dragon starts its final countdown and will start just blasting away. Oh man, this might hurt. 1, 2. All right. I had it coming. We've been too lucky up until this point. Yeah, like yellow, I think, is making their way up. And 2 more. Down to 6. Oh, hey. More money. It's unfortunate that the Duke is no longer available. All right, let's play all our cards, although we're going to lose out on some of this, but I still want the major secret here. Ooh, that's worth 7. So yeah, we'll take the 3 for even more gold. And another mercenary? Why not? Wand of the Wind, mercenaries. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, so we need to get our butts back up here. If you die in the lower half of the board, you get 0 points. But if you manage to make it up to here and die, you get to count all the stuff that you obtained. Let's just hope we don't die before we have a chance to spend our money. Oh, 2 more. Ow, ow. We gotta get the heck out of Dodge. And we have no movement. Oh, well, we have the Wand of the Wind, but still. That is dangerous. Queen of Hearts. If you have a crown. Oh. No, we don't have enough. We're not going to have enough to recruit her. And now begins the final countdown. We need a turn before the dragon. I don't think we're going to make it out, but I just need to make it surface side. Oh, thank you for adding more dragon cubes. Whoo! All right, so teleport to an adjacent room. Yeah, we literally got no movement here, so we're just gonna have to use this to do a simple teleport. Teleport to an adjacent room. Oh my god, a healing potion! Drinking. Drink the potion. Thank you. Good job. All right, we play the rest of our cards. We can kill the Belcher for more gold. Might as well, since we're not going to be using this for anything else. And now we can buy things for 7 gold each. We have a lot of gold. We could buy all the crowns because all they do is just give us more points. If we can survive one more turn and make it up there, that's a lot of victory points. And actually, there's an achievement for buying all 3 crowns. So as long as we don't die next turn and we can make it up to the upper half, I think we have a good chance of victory, even if we get KO'd in the upper half. If we get KO'd down here, we're just dead. We're just, wait, hang on. Shrine gives us a heart, gives us another chance. You know what? Dead Run might actually be what the doctor ordered at this point. I know it increases the cubes, but just getting the heck out of Dodge is kind of important. Ooh, an apothecary for an extra heal. Might be useful next turn if we survive that long. The dragon is going to attack, guaranteed, at +1 cubes. Alright. 1. Alright. We're good. We're alive. And it's our turn. We could buy the... No, I'm not going to buy the key. Because you do get victory points just for our stuff anyway. We did get movement. Enough movement to get the heck out of Dodge. Let's start with the Elven Dagger. Because we get another card. Dead Run. That's a good one. I'm okay with all of that. Let's play all of these. We have 4 movement. 3 movement. Trash a card. We can trash our stumble. 2 movement. This gives us the... Well, this gives us another crystal cavern. I think I'm going to go up, grab the secret. It might be a healing potion. And we have the 1 combat to fight the hallway monster so we don't take needless damage. Oh my god, yes. Worth it. And we're going to get another secret up here. We might actually survive. And actually, yeah, we take the Cleric of the Sun. That gives us another healing. And lucky coin for 1. Because we're all out of mercenaries. It's worth a victory point. I'll take it. Ooh, well, that's not going to survive to me. So we need, well, we have enough movement to get up here. We're not going to be able to go past there because that's a 2 movement, a double boot. But perhaps next turn we'll have the movement we need. Oh boy, here comes more. 1, 2. All right, we're still alive, barely. And now they're going to attack again because it's the end of the turn. 1, 2. We're KO'd. Darn. Well, hey, we made it up to the castle, so we get to actually keep the stuff that we grabbed. Now there is the one downside is there is a 20 point bonus for actually making it out in one piece that we miss out on. But everything else that we have, our artifacts, our crowns, all of our other goodies, we actually get to keep. All right, red made it out. I do want to see how all this transpires. And once they reach this thing, they're just dead. So if green doesn't get the heck out of Dodge quickly, they're not going to survive, even if they don't get pelted. Oh yeah, no, they're done for. Yeah, because once the dragon reaches that thing, that instant KO anyone else. All right, yeah, 3 crowns, 6 gold plus our artifact, 9 points from stuff in our cards. Oh, if we had escaped, we would have won. Because that's the 20 point bonus that you get for escaping in one piece. We did not get that. It was a nice score, but not quite nice enough. All right, folks. So if you guys like this episode and you want to see more like it, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me a comment, good, bad, or indifferent. Your feedback's always welcome. Also, if we had held out and gotten the armor, we would have won too. So until next time, it's been Pinstar signing out. See ya.